Hey guys, welcome to Paint Your World with the Plaster Paint Company. I'm Sandy. I am the owner and chief creative of Debbie Sandy Design Co. And tonight we're in the shower. When you jump on, tell me hello so I know you have checked in with me. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be painting my shower surround tonight. Um, and then we can follow the progress or how it wears uh, using all Plaster Paint Company products, with the exception that I am going to be using a stencil that I got from the shop at Van Gossen. There is a link in the description of this video to, sorry, hang on. Let's see if it's, nope, that's not going to take care of it. Switch to your phone. Sorry about that, y'all. Hey, Miss Cena. So let's see. I've lost my place. I'm in the shower. This is by far the weirdest place I have ever done a live. And hey, Miss Lisa, if y'all have any questions during the process, let me know. I'm going to walk you through step by step. And I've got it set up because I've been working on this today. So we can kind of go through each step. Oh, it's been one of those Mondays, Tiffany. I'm sorry. You know, Mondays are Mondays. Miss Lisa, the last I heard from her was shortly after she got back from vacation, and she's doing well. So I would say knock on wood, but I don't have anything wood around me right now. Just keep those prayers coming. Okay, so my house was built in 1950. The shower surround was put in sometime after that, probably in the 70s. It is this, it's not even almond color, it's darker than that. And one thing we discovered after we had been living here a few months is there's actually a window behind this. So at some point we may be taking this out and redoing it so we can have that window. I haven't decided yet. I don't know how I feel about a window in the shower. But we're going to get started on this. And the first thing that we're using is New Surface. And I would hold it up, but it's over there and I can't reach it. It's the New Surface. It's like their bonding primer by the Plaster Paint Company. And all we're going to do is we're going to get one coat on this so it can be drying. And I'm going to be using a roller for this so I can get a nice, smooth, even coat. And if I go out of camera, I apologize. Hey, Miss, is it Brenna? Hey, Miss Brenna. We are from Kansas, yay. Hey, Miss Cat. All right, so I'm just going to get started. I'm using a little short roller, and I just want a nice, even coat on this. And I am actually going over the edge at the top, and I'll tell y'all why. Because the top of this is plastic, and it's old plastic. So I will be going back probably tomorrow and getting the top of it. And now I'm real lucky on this edge because this edge has a little bit of lip. So it keeps me from going over too much. And I guess I should start by saying I cleaned this really, really well. But listen, it is so old. What kind of roller do I use? Walmart. And this is just one of the short rollers. I like it better in here just because it's easier for me to control in such a small area. And you're going to notice when I roll stuff on, I keep going back over what I've already put on because I don't like to see those stripes that you can see. Now, it would be quicker if I used a larger, but I'm already almost claustrophobic in here. And it would be very hard to control. Now, the new surface dries really quick. I mean, it won't be dry by the time I'm finished with the rest of the wall, but it dries quicker than the paint does, at least in my experience. I want to be sure I get that edge really well. And one thing that I have found today while I was doing this is another thing that this is really good for. Anywhere that I have found like little hairline cracks, you know how when plastic gets old it starts to crack, I have just gone over it, made sure that I got it covered really well, and kind of filled it in with this. And then when I went over it to paint, I'm going to try not to get any right there because that's already painted. It was filled in. It just disappeared.
Minnie said, hey, Sandy, Ryan, and everyone.
Hey, Miss Minnie, how are you doing today? I have been meaning to message you, but I have not taken a break today. All right, we just got a little bit more to go. Now, I could do my tub too, and I may do my tub at a later date. It's one of the old, big, heavy cast iron tubs, but it's still in pretty good shape. So for now, I just want to be sure that I get this surround fixed, because it bugs me because it's the only thing in this room that is this color. Everything else is white. Hey, Mr. B,
Yes.
I forgot to get a paintbrush. Could you grab me one? He is so handy to have around most of the time. Y'all, when I started this huge project that is my house, I got a gallon of new surface, and I've only used about that much of it. Thank you, sweetheart.
Minnie said, I'm doing good. We're still waiting on VA to get their crap together so they can get that stent place for Tony.
Do I need to go visit somebody? If I do, let me know. I'm up for a road trip. Y'all keep Miss Minnie and Tony in your prayers. He has had some issues, and now they're dealing with the VA. And we all know that that can be not so pleasant. I want to know, has anybody else painted your shower surround or your tub or the sink? I'm thinking about doing the faucets in here in bronze.
Minnie said, I don't know if that would help.
Well, the offer stands. If you need me to make a road trip, let me know.
Jana Brasher said, hey there, Sandy.
Hey, Miss Jana. Now I'm just going back over this to make sure that I can't see any of those lines. And this is just one of my pet peeves. Okay, I got to get part of this out, so I'm going to hand this off to Mr. B. And hopefully not spill it. If you'll just put that back for me. I'm going to turn you around so you can see where I'm at on the back wall. And I already have the front wall ready to top coat. So our base color is going to be sweet cream. It's not a stark white, but it's a whole lot lighter than that. And let's see, there you go. Okay, so I have started applying my stencil. And I said at the beginning, I got this stencil from the shop at Van Gossen from Phyllis. It's a 24 by 24. So it could be a wall stencil or a floor stencil. And as you can tell, I've just kind of, I'm going to say randomly, but it's random with a purpose, been putting this up, letting it dry. This is an odd shape because of the handle here. So, and it's an odd size for this. So I've just been randomly doing it. Don't worry about this. We're going to go back in and fill all of this in so you'll never be able to tell. Thank you, Miss Jana. All right, let me get my tape. Y'all, I'm not joking. This is the strangest place I've ever done this. So I'm just going to use one piece of tape to hold this up. And before I put the tape on, I'm going to de-sticky it. Which just means I'm going to stick it to my overalls. So it doesn't have the tendency to pull anything up. And now I just have to figure out how I'm going to place the stencil, because it is too big. I could cut it, but I don't want to, because I may use it for something else. And one thing I can do is I can move these up, because I did loosen them. Ooh, sorry for the noise. Now, let's see where I am. All right, y'all have been sitting up there all day. Right there. Hardest part's getting it placed where you want it. Now I take my piece of tape that I have de-stickied, and I'm just lightly putting it up there. Okay. The color that I'm using for the stencil, I thought I had it in here, is Mossy Meadow. And I just have dollar store pouncer. And I'm working out of the lid. I have this in a plastic container because I'm using this color a lot. I just did my hallway floor in this color. All right, go down there. And I'll show you how we're going to fill in any of the blank looking areas, because we're going to be using, Let's see if anybody can guess what we're going to be using.
I just got back in here, so I don't know if you answered this, but Cena asked what color is the stencil paint?
It is Mossy Meadow. And I don't know if I said this earlier or not, but if you want to order some paint from the Plaster Paint Company, if you use the link that's posted in the description, I do make a little bit of money off of that, and I would greatly appreciate it.
Angela Pepper Rock Scissors said, "Hi girl, so good to see your face."
But all you've seen is my back. Love you, Miss Angela. Been missing you. Been missing Mama too. Where's Mama at?
Minnie sent a whole page of hearts.
Oh, thank you for the hearts, Miss Minnie.
Darla said, "Hey girl."
There's Mama. There's Mama Darla. I miss you, Miss Mama. Y'all are my buddies. Y'all are my fam. I don't know what he's doing over there, y'all.
Making noise.
I know. Making noise and distracting me. Lisa, tell him to quit distracting me, please. Oh, thank you for the sprinkles. Okay. I'm going to peel this off. We're not worried about that, remember. Now we've got to go down here and figure out how I want to do this.
Lisa Rogers asked, "Are you painting the white part black?"
No. I just painted the white part. The color that I'm using for the stencil, and I don't guess I explained why I'm using this color. The color that I used for the stencil is called Mossy Meadow, and I'm using it because it's kind of a vintage green. So it'll stay true to the time period of the house, but it also goes with my gorgeous, see if I can get this reading set, linen, vintage linen shower curtain. All right, I will finish that later because y'all can't see that. I'm sweating in here. Did anybody guess what I'm using to fill in? Brian doesn't even know. So I'm going to be using my dotting tools. I've got to make sure that I have the right size. See if there's anywhere that I need to clean up on that. I've got a spot down here I need to clean up. But, yep. I'm good. First one.
Patty Tomlinson said, "Love the style," and Angela said, "I can't send stars," but she did say, "Love that color."
Thank you. Don't worry about the stars. What is up with Facebook lately? All right, y'all. I'm going in with my dotting tool. I'm going to get some paint here on my lid, so I'm not working out of my big dog food bucket. I found these buckets at Dollar Tree, and they have the silicone seals on the lids. They're for dog food. I like them for paint. You've been on vacation. Where did you go? All right, so we're just going to start filling in here. And sorry, I know the dots look lighter, but they will dry darker.
Patty went to Walt Disney World.
Oh! I have not been to Disney World in 50 years, maybe.
Cena said we've come a long way from potato stamps.
Yeah, we have. Although, I do still like to do potato stamps from time to time. Y'all know I'm weird. And I'm just going in here so we can get this filled in so you're not going to notice where I had to overlap the stencils. Oh, there goes the dogs. Daddy must have made a noise. He needs to quit doing that.
Patty said it was miserable hot.
Patty, what state do you live in? It's been miserable hot here too. So let me tell you what I did. I bought a kiddie pool. That's why I am sunburned and peeling.
Angela said looks amazing.
Thank you, Miss Angela.
Cena said super hot in Camarillo, California.
Oh. I always think California's hotter than here. But it has been, well, I say hotter than the 7th level of hell here. Now today wasn't too bad. It just got up to 95, I think.
For a little while.
That's better than 105.
Lisa told me to go back, turn the TV back on for the poor fur babies.
Yeah. We're trying to keep the pug happy.
Cena said by Point Mugu by the ocean, cool breeze.
Ooh. Well, my ocean is my kiddie pool in my backyard. And I have decided, y'all know I'll be 60 in October. I don't care if the neighbors think I'm crazy or not. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. But we also found out that the girl doesn't need to stay in it all day. All right. I'm going to take care of the last couple over here. And we're going to top coat this last wall over here. Now, I think what I'll do, just so it doesn't look so blunt back here, is I will go in with my dotting tools and I'll just fill all of that in with dots, and I'll finish all of this up, get it all tied together. That place was bugging me. So that you don't notice it. We'll let it dry. I probably won't top coat this till tomorrow morning, just so I can live with it and see if there's anything else I need to do to it. Hey, you're okay. He's over here trying to help me. Okay, let me show you my Dollar Tree, y'all. And it keeps it fresh. Okay, so now we're going to top coat. I have everything on my teeny tiny little sink. It's kind of pitiful over here. And I'm using their Superior Top Coat in gloss because I still want it to look like a bathroom. I could use the flat, but I'm going to use the gloss. This is looking so much better.
Diane Booth said, "Hi, Sandy."
Hey, Miss Diane. And y'all know my favorite way to top coat is to use one of the car wash sponges from Dollar Tree. One of these, and I use this side. It just goes on so much smoother. I'm just going to pour a little bit in my paper plate here. And we're going to get this taken care of. I don't think, Brian, that I have posted any pictures of the floor in the hallway. We need to share some of those. Now let me see if I can turn you a little bit further. Get this out of there. There, you can see that. And we're just going to go ahead and start top coating this. I'm going to start up here. And it has those curved corners. So I'm just being real careful when I get there. Now I'm going to do a minimum of 3 coats. I will probably end up doing 4 or 5 coats of the top coat, letting it dry completely between coats. I want to make sure that I don't have any drips or runs. But by using a sponge, I don't seem to get streaks like you would if you used a brush.
Lisa Hawkins said, "Sandy, you're doing such a great job on the house. The first time you show it, they're going to say sold."
Okay. Everything's for sale.
Cheryl Carroll said, "Hello, sweet friend."
Hey, Miss Cheryl. I don't know if Sheila has told you or not, but we have a date Thursday.
Oh, Angela said, "Are you selling?"
No. Hadn't planned on it, but like I said, everything's for sale. You never know with me.
Oh, Cheryl said, yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
Okay, good.
Angela said sprinkled.
Thank you, Miss Angela. Now, I know that this surround is old because it was put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. And they have them all in one piece now.
Oh, Cheryl said Mr. B isn't for sale.
Cheryl, there are days. You understand this. There are days. Today's not one of them, but there are days when you could get him for a pretty good price.
Karen Richards said, I'm so excited for tomorrow.
For tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow too, though.
And Cheryl said, you know you wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't sell him, but I might rent him out. No, I wouldn't, because y'all, he has taken over the majority of the cooking. Which you have no idea how wonderful it is to be able to do projects like this and not have to think, oh wait, I've got to stop because we have to eat. He just comes to me and says, it's ready. One thing I have noticed with this top coat, I notice it more with the gloss than anything else, is the first coat still seems flat to me, but you get that second coat on, and let me tell you, the shine on this stuff is amazing. Alright, we're almost finished with this whole wall over here. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing right now. I'm just top coating. I wouldn't do anything without showing you. Okay. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Let me turn y'all back around. Okay, doing this in the bathtub, not easy. All right, I'm gonna put you there. So we started out, we've got our base coat of new surface on this end wall. As soon as it's dry, and I'm trying not to touch it, as soon as it's dry, I will do a coat of sweet cream, which is what I did here and on the front wall. I will finish up the stencil and get this top coated. Yes, Miss Karen, I'm doing the shower surround. It was, do I have anything that was that color? It was, I think it was supposed to be almond color, but it was that 1970s color that has a little more gold in it than almond, but not quite, what was the gold? Not quite harvest gold. So I wanted it to be a whole lot lighter, a whole lot whiter to match the tub, because the tub is one of the old, really big, heavy cast iron tubs. As a matter of fact, it's so deep that it's about this far from my knee. And I wanted, it just looked hideous in here with it, that almond color. But I also wanted to do something different because I'm different. So I used Mossy Meadow for my stencil. I've got to go in and fill in where my stencils overlapped and fill in this back here behind the handle, the pull-up bar, and then let it dry completely. It'll be ready to top coat. I'm gonna do probably 3 or 4 coats of top coat. Minnie, it's almost big enough for me to lay in. When I take a bath, I love a bath, okay? I can float. So yeah, I could get 2 midgets in mine. I can get 5 dogs in it. Thank you, Miss Karen. Oops, I see a drip. Sorry, y'all. I have a thing about drips. So I'll get good pictures, better than what you can see on here, as soon as I'm finished and let y'all know. And then I'll keep you updated on how it wears. All right. Also, let me know, do you think I should do the faucets in bronze? I originally thought I was going to do them in black, but I think I want to do them in bronze. So let me know on that. And I really appreciate y'all jumping on here with me tonight. Don't forget, there's a link in the description that will take you straight to the Plaster Paint Company if you want to get any of this. They also have their paints in 1 ounce and 2 ounce. So if you don't quite need a quart or a gallon, then just get what you need. All right, I will see y'all later. I'm about to burn up. I'm going to melt. Watch for the follow-up pictures. Hey, Miss Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Bye, Sharon. All right, love y'all from the bottom of my heart. See you later. Bye.